Hello there, going to be doing an honorable mention for my 5 ways to win in Limbo series. So I don't have a full written guide on this. It's really super simple. Basically, you get Firelight, and you start off with a draft. And that is enough to do extremely well. You're very likely to win, but it can be a little tricky to pilot. There are some additional things you may need to keep in mind. You might want to draft a priority unit so you can start scaling on turn 1 and then get things like Intent on Death, Subsuming Blade to kill every champ, Wicked Blaze, and Molded to get your champ back rather than relying on random reforms, but Remnant Pact to get your champ back. There's a lot of nuances to a good strategy for it, but a lot of those are things you can't start off with in Limbo, so which is why I didn't include it in my top 5 ways to win in Limbo, but it's still very strong. I'm going to be doing a run today that starts with it, kind of shows it off, but again, I don't think it's really something that you literally win in Limbo with. It's just really strong, so let's give it a go. And just for consistency, I'm going to do Root Seeds, but I think this is one where you can do any secondary clan. Let's go. Here we go. It's against the Chaste. Honestly, we don't care about the Chaste's downsides too much. The Ember Drain is the worst part, but we can deal. We have Firelight. And spells gain an upgrade slot. Split Anvil, I don't really feel like either one of these is that strong, but Split Anvil at least makes it so Sharpen is more playable, but Sharpen isn't that good. I don't know. I'll take it. It'll help with some early stuff. And we do want to look for a priority unit, and honestly it doesn't matter what that unit is. We just want something that we can draw in turn 1. So we don't have our drafts yet. I'm going to set up on the top floor and get this out of the deck. I'm going to get very sad that we didn't get the collector. Hopefully you get at least one draft here. So these damage shield guys are pretty much the worst as far as melting remnant ring 1 choices. Okay, so yeah, give you Sharpen. What the heck? Everyone's dying. Okay, Explosive Tomb is okay, I think. It's a little extra damage, which we hurt on early waves. I'll take a Vine Grasp. I could even use that to kill a champ, and these are not the best. So we're not offered a banner over here. Or the good banners are, I guess, what you call it? Animus of Will is pretty good, but also there's like the Wickless Baron. So, Lady of the House is okay, but I think there's better options. There's Sweepers over here, and Animus of Will. That's probably the ideal. We want to give it a little extra stats here. Do we want to give it health? I don't know. I guess since it's going to be kind of tanking, because it's only guaranteed unit, it's good to give it some health. We have plenty of damage. Go set up on bottom. And everyone's dying. We're just gonna get sad that we didn't get the collector again. Also that we didn't draw our drafts. you in here, and you, and everyone's dying. Not bad. Oh, Whiplash probably would have been worth it. Actually, I don't know about Steel Enhancer. I guess it's pretty good with Animus of Will. And let's get... I would consider duping the drafts, but we haven't upgraded them yet. I want to reduce the cost of our primitive molds. Get this to be playable. Reduce the cost of our root seeds. I know I have split anvil, but and let's remove a train steward. Rare Umbra. I probably should have looked at those, but none of these are particularly that appealing to me. I don't want Ember Drain 4. Okay, we do have a draft right away, which I kind of like. But I don't like the small floor, so we're going to set up in the middle. Get you some attack. You in here. You block a hit here. And I don't want to muddy up my reform pool. Out of the deck, get you some stats, and I'll block a hit with you, why not? Okay, reform. Get really sad that I didn't draw my champ. There we go. So, are you dying without the bomb? You are. So let's kill the bomb. Get you some stats. Get you in here. You're not dying. Get you some stats and kill you. How we doing? Everyone's burning out. Interesting. That out of the reform pool. He is actually... I think it's worth keeping this guy around. Okay. Reform. Let's just have all the choices here. So you're gonna go in front. And we're good. Okay, we don't want any of these. Really, we want a little burnout extension. This is a nice alternative to Animus of Will, but we already have an Animus of Will. We're gonna go capacity. And let's go ahead and remove a couple train stewards. We want consistency. And these are kind of dead weights right now. And endless, nah. Let's just do 10 damage here and give you some health. Go full fire lights. I'm just gonna get really sad if the collector's on the top floor. Let's see. That kills the collector. No, it's not dying because we can't. That's okay. Get you back. We'll do this. And just get really sad. Get you up here, out of the pool. You in front just in case. There we go. You get to go here. You get to go here. You get to go here. Excellent. Probably should have just let it die. Let's get you in here. Let's give you sharpen. Actually, I should have given you sharpen. Everyone's dying. Excellent. Cool. That seems fine with me. Engulfed in smoke. That's interesting. It's a little expensive, but it would mean less ember drain. I kind of like it. It means my units don't need as much sustain. Restoring retreat is an option, but I don't like overstacking with this kind of setup. Let's remove cards. Let's get rid of Sharpen and a Train Steward. And, I mean, we'll get cheap upgrades for our final. It will give you some health. Since we're getting most of our damage from the trigger. Okay. Endless is great. That means I don't have to worry about Ember Drain so much or getting reforms as much. So let's do that. Sure. Now, this is a little scary because the overcharged tanks are a little rough, so I'm going to set up on top. Give you some sharpen. Get sad. Okay. Now, I'm going to take some fire damage here. Which makes me sad. So, I could do stealth, but I think I'd rather just do the Endless Tome right now. Now I could do stealth on these guys. Kill you. Eat up another bit of stealth. Okay. Use some health. There we go. That was just one more round of stealth, which is enough because these guys do enormous amounts of damage. I could have played that a little better. I think part of the problem was that backliner was still alive. We don't have any stings and we're not going to pick up any. And resin removal. I don't really feel like that's needed. Pyrogrow is maybe something to consider. Okay. So right now we are using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 capacity. We have 6, so we could dupe. We could dupe over here, but that's using a merchant we don't care about. So let's go over here. Spikes deals damage, 1 damage per stack. I don't think that's super relevant. We'll take the precious plating. We'll dupe the guy with more health, I guess, since the 10 base attack here isn't that relevant. Okay. Dazed. Okay, I don't want to daze the Animus of Will particularly, so we'll just sit up in the middle. Give you Endless. Didn't get a reform. If we can kill one, which is more pyro damage. Oh, alright. Dazed. It's not good. Yeah, so I'm taking the smaller floor so this guy doesn't get through. Get you down here and dazed. Okay, well that's fine. You're dying, excellent. I guess I give you the damage still. This would just increase the incoming damage, right? It would mean, okay, so I'm dying, so you're taking 8. If I do this, you're still taking 8, so really it's irrelevant. Stealth here. Okay, more stealth is excellent. And why not get these guys out here? Oh, cool. A second Endless Tome just to ensure. Unleash the Wildwood's not bad either because my Animus has been taking some heat. But I think this is just nice to ensure. We'll take draw. And let's go for spell upgrades. Regen, I don't have any of that. This is a little late. Kind of want to just get primitive bolts to be cheap. No, I don't really need them that much anymore. Let's get cheaper Engulfing Smoke. Permafrost on an Endless Tome. And cheaper Engulfing Smoke. Remove, I really don't need moldeds that much at all. I just won't set up on the bottom floor if, or I won't set up on the small floors, and then I don't need moldeds that much. Okay, this is a little risky. Fine. Can we kill already? I don't think we can. I feel like I should do the math here though. I'm just gonna say we can. Gotta kill you. Should put this guy up there first. Okay. We really didn't get a reform. Full name. It's almost as if I cut out a bunch of reforms. Okay, good. We got this at least. It's okay, we only need 2 units. Get you some stealth. Get you in there, get you. I mean, damage is damage. Get you some spikes because I like extra revenge triggers for some reason. Okay. That's fine. More engulfed in smoke is fine with me. Alright. Because once we have our endless champ, we don't need anything else, and that just seems not bad. So I'm gonna get rid of another sharpen, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe sharpen's fine. We want holdover on engulfed in smoke, I think. Reduce the cost of the other sharpen. Holdover on engulfed in smoke means I don't have to worry about emerald drain, and everything else is free. So I think that's fine. Let's look at the artifacts. Sure. Sure. Mage. Vine grasp. Let's consume that. Trying to figure out if I should remove something. I really can't afford to remove primitive molds. Maybe the explosive. Yeah, I need to get that combo pretty soon. So I'm worried that if I remove a primitive mold, I won't get it in time. So I won't remove it. Alright, so small floors in the middle. We aren't going to be able to scale up to deal with these guys, so we'll set up on top. Hope we draw into a reform for this guy next turn. So I'm not going to play Pyrogrow. Okay, we'll get you in here. Could kill this guy. I kind of want to just max root seeds right now. Just take the pyre damage. We have so much pyre health that we can afford to leak some. Okay, so this guy will actually survive the first hit. So I'm going to play this stealth, which lets me play out all my spells except in one of these guys. So if I put this guy in front, he'll kill this guy. I think this works out. I mean, we still take 45 pyre damage, or a lot of pyre damage, but I think it's gonna start smoothing out here. We will now be able to reform, play this guy, get stealth, then play this guy. Now everyone's dying. Excellent. We don't need this Remnant Pact anymore. And we're good. Hopefully. I don't know if we have enough damage to kill these guys. We will stealth first. Now we do. Okay, we will get you in here, then stealth, then get you in here. Might as well get you out of the... This was a mistake, I think. I think I might have drafted it before stealth. I don't know. Stealth first. Now there's actually going to be a significant amount of stealth here. I can stealth even because he has burnout. I should have played it before I played my champ. It doesn't matter since they have enough damage anyway. This. Should be okay. Yep. We will do stealth first because I want him to die or her to die before they attack. It doesn't matter, but just on the principle I want to do it correctly. Cool. So there you go. Honorable mention. 7th way to win in Limbo, but I do think that it does allow for there's some rough early rings. If you get some bad luck on ring 1, you can take a ton of fire damage, and there's just a combination of enemies and card draws that can leave you in a tough position. So I didn't include it in my top 5, but still very strong. And there you go.